Hell, even old Ramblin' Jake could think of settling down and starting a family with a gal like that.
I thought it was Gentleman Jake.
Well, now, not always.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hello and welcome back to Arcanum Gaming. My name is Richie. Today we're back with another episode of Rosewater. It's been a few weeks since I played this one. There's been a lot of other stuff going on that I wanted to check out. Played quite a few, I guess 4 or 5 adventure game demos for other upcoming stuff. Still been playing No Time. Started playing Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure. And we're also playing Man of Medan. So it's been pretty busy, and we just finished Broken Sword too. And we're getting ready to start. At the time of recording this, we are just getting ready to start Laura Bow, Dagger of Amun-Ra. We may have already done the first episode of that before this one comes out. I'm not really sure what the timing is on everything. I'm trying to keep everything to a semi-coherent schedule, but I don't really know what's going on right now. So let's go ahead and see. I don't have any idea what we were doing. What is this on the ground?
Someone dropped their flask here.
Someone dropped a flask. Let's pick that up.
Whew, that is some strong-smelling stuff.
Okay, so we have alcohol. Oops, nope. We can sip it.
Woof, that's definitely whiskey.
What is this?
It's a beautiful wooden box with an inlaid scrimshaw carving. Says it's from Ceylon. There's still a little bit of liquid in here.
I don't remember what we were doing. The last thing that I remember, we were with the captain in his house.
There, over by that flintstone. That branch is perfect. I'll let you do the honors. That branch is too green for firewood. It'll smoke.
Might find some other use for it.
It could be good for whittling.
Okay. What's over here?
Nadine said this was flint. Nadine thinks this will make good firewood. Surprisingly light. Suppose there's more around here?
Undoubtedly. It probably came from that tree over there. Let's split up. I'll check beyond the tree. You search the area to the south. Once you've gathered enough, we can meet back here and sort it.
Okay. Good luck, I guess.
And to you.
Alright, so we've got some greenwood, we've got some firewood, and flint that we don't appear to be able to pick up. Now we can't go this way where she went. I'm not seeing anything else interactable here. Alright, I guess let's head south. There's more wood. What's this?
A piece of torn cloth. Looks like it came from a shirt or a jacket.
Some wood.
This branch isn't going anywhere without coaxing. This will do nicely. Stuck under that rock, though. That's not going to get the wood out.
No.
Looks like it came from a shirt or a jacket.
We combine
I'll
that.
just wrap this cloth around the end of the branch.
We're making a torch.
There. Now the cloth is soaked in alcohol.
Okay, we have a torch. Is that a rope?
Somebody lost their satchel out here.
Satchel.
Not much in here except a rusty knife. But a rusty knife is better than no knife at all.
Definitely better than a sharp stick. A
Damn it.
coyote.
Fast little son of a gun.
Interesting.
A bunch of rocks. Desert's full of them. A bunch of rock.
Alright, I'm guessing we can use the rock or the knife.
The steel's pretty rusted, but it still holds an edge.
To strike the flint to light the torch. Still don't know why we need a torch. Does our friend here want to play?
Damn it! Where did that varmint get to?
What if we use the rusty old knife to cut the wood out?
Come on! Got it.
Okay.
Nadine said this was...
Alright, flint. Can we... My goodness. Strike the flint with the rock.
Nothing. Guess banging rocks together doesn't actually make fire.
How about the rusty knife?
Sparks. Good to know I can start a fire if I need to.
Torch with the flint. Some nice puzzle solving here. This is what I like. Not very
Well, I'll
complicated
be.
puzzles, but it's better than nothing. Alright, we have fire.
Well, well, look who it is.
Hello, friend.
Smug little bastard. Gotta figure out how to get him to drop that stick.
Do we want to scare him with the fire? I don't want to scare the poor coyote.
Go on, get out of here.
Oh. Sorry, buddy. Didn't want to scare you, but didn't.
Nadine's never going to believe what I went through to get this.
There was probably an easier way to do that. Or
Right. That should be enough.
Maybe
Now
not.
to find Nadine.
probably a different puzzle solution
It
available.
sounds like you went to some lengths to gather that wood.
Did you fare any better?
Nothing so exciting. Just gathered a bit with some patient searching. You said a coyote ran off with one of the branches?
Yeah, sneaky little thing. I improvised a torch and scared it off with fire.
Clever. You outsmarted the trickster. You know, Vespuccian natives tell many stories about Coyote the Trickster. He's never quite either good or bad, but he's always getting into scrapes and causing trouble. Would you like to hear one?
No. I don't.
Suppose it
Care.
would be a decent way to pass the time.
Okay, but first,
What are you doing?
you'll see. Now then,
She's gonna whittle us a little coyote.
Coyote went to visit Kingfisher because he was out of food. Brother, what have you got to eat? I'm very hungry. Kingfisher didn't like this rude way of talking, but he flew to the top of his lodge, then flew to the river and down through a hole in the ice. He came back up with many fish. The two ate until their bellies were full, and Coyote went home. The next day, Coyote climbed up onto the roof of his lodge. "What are you doing up there?" asked his wife. "Why, you know I've done this before. I'm getting food for our supper." Coyote jumped off the roof, down to the river, but he missed the hole and broke his neck and was killed.
That's sad.
Kingfisher, who had been nearby, walked over to where Coyote was. He jumped into the river and emerged with many fish. Then he jumped over Coyote 4 times, and Coyote came back to life. "This is my way, not your way," said Kingfisher. "I do not imitate others like you do." He handed Coyote the fish before leaving. Coyote went back to his wife and showed her the fish. "Look at these big fish. I caught them the way Kingfisher does. Kingfisher is afraid of my power. He told me not to do this again. He knows my medicine is strong." Coyote's wife cooked the fish.
Okay.
Nice story, but I'm not sure I grasped the meaning.
That's the beauty of stories. They can mean whatever you want them to, or nothing at all.
Did you learn that from the author?
No. There was some storytelling around the fire, bits of gossip I picked up, that sort of thing. But their most sacred myths are private. Not for outsiders. Not for me.
So where did you hear the story?
Actually, I read it in a book. Myths and Legends of the Native Vespuccians. Dr. Sedgwick bought it from a traveling bookseller. I think he was of two minds about giving it to me. On the one hand, I know he considered it frivolous heathen claptrap. But on the other hand, he thought it might be meaningful to me, having something connected to my origins. He was right. I cherished that book. Devoured it. It was written by a white man who was supposed to have traveled all around the country collecting native folk tales. Sometimes I wonder if he ever left the publishing office in Bright Bay. Maybe he just made them all up. I preferred to believe that there was something authentic about them, though.
I imagine the writer did a fair bit of massaging to make the stories palatable to the book-buying public. Editors are finicky about what they'll publish. And who even knows if the people he got the stories from were just telling him what he wanted to hear. But somewhere in there is the seed of the original stories and the truths they have to tell. If putting them in a book helped them reach more people, like you, then that's a good thing, right?
Yes, I suppose so. Here, for you.
Oh, this is really well done. Thank you.
Shall we head back now?
Sure, let's go.
Alright, back on the trail. Very, very slowly. It seems like it's taking forever to get to the destination. Okay, can we just move on, please?
Hey, Jake?
Yeah, Harley?
How about another story?
Sure. Let me tell you about the biggest rattlesnake I ever saw. So that's how I learned to never turn my back on a snake.
Hey, Legere, I need a word.
Yes?
There's a stopped wagon up ahead. Traders from the lookout. I'll pull over. Go see if they've got anything worthwhile for sale.
Will do.
Okay, what we got here?
Traveling old style. Not so many of these on the roads anymore. Those beasts look beat. Excuse me, ma'am?
Oh, hello there. Where did you come from?
The wagon just down the road there. I was coming to see if...
Hold up there, stranger.
Pa, what are you doing?
State your business. We do not want trouble.
Then I suggest you stop waving that thing at me.
Not waving. I am aiming, and I have a steady hand. I will stop once I know your intentions.
I've been sent to inquire if you were traders. Thought we might do business.
I'm Gabber Street, but
well,
a mighty
there you are
pirate.
then. You can put the gun down, Pa. She's
Surrender
clearly
your
not
booty.
a highwaywoman.
No? You know how sneaky they are, Ma. And this road is infested with them.
Have you been on the road long?
A few days.
Coming from the west? Where are you headed?
Oh no. Do not fall for her tricks, Ma. She is trying to get our guard down, so her gang can fall upon us.
Pa, please. If she did have any wicked intent, I'm sure she's given it up now that she sees how well protected we are. Please put the gun away, and let's talk like civilized Christian folk.
Very well. I swear, if you attempt anything...
She'll regret it sorely, I'm sure. There now. Well, you asked if we were traders, and indeed we are. We're bound for Rosewater to sell our stock. We were about to make camp for the evening, but we'd be glad to show you what we have, provided you can pay or trade.
Hey, I've got an idea. What say you folks join our posse's camp tonight? Safety in numbers and all. If you're worried about bandits, that is.
Why, that would be lovely. A chance to trade stories as well as wares.
We do not have extra food, so we cannot feed you.
That's all right. We have some. We can pool what we've got.
Very good. A potluck.
Great. I'll let my companions know to prepare for company. By the way, my name's Harley Leger.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We are the Fortine family. I'm Sarah Little Owl, and my husband is Carl. We've also got 3 children in the wagon. Beth, Bram, and baby Rhea. You'll meet them later this evening.
I look forward to it.
What a nice
Aw,
evening.
puppy.
I'm so glad we did this. Seems Gegi's taken a shine to Miss Johnson.
She's a fine dog. With a little training, she'd be a fine trail companion.
Oh, I don't think we'll bother with all that.
Fair enough. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to the other fire.
Take Gegi along if you want.
All right. Come on, girl.
Why do we have 2 fires?
That was a good meal. I much prefer our means of transportation.
Harley, come, join us.
No! Bad dog! Bram! Take this mutt back to the wagon. She has caused enough trouble for one night.
She's just a pup. You can't expect her to be a perfect angel without being trained to it.
Trained? I would like to know how we will find the time for that. Honestly, I do not know what Sarah was thinking taking her in.
Here, Mr. Fortine, have some rum. I think it will do you some good.
I probably shouldn't, but... why not?
How about that song you were gonna play us, Phil?
Ah, yes. This is a tune I have always enjoyed.
That's right. I can't hear the music because I have the music turned off. Because when I tried it in the first episode, like, the entire episode was music copyright. So if you want to hear the music, you're going to have to play the game yourself.
He's in the middle of playing. Mr. Fortine?
Yes?
Mrs. Fortine mentioned you were headed to Rosewater?
That's right. It's where we do most of our business. Be nice to see old Sheriff Campbell again. He's good people.
Okay, so what are we meant to be doing here? What exactly
There's
was
some
this?
tea in here.
We have tea.
It's a beautiful wooden box. Leftover tea from the other side of the world. It's got a nice fruity aroma. Kind of sweet.
So what do we need the tea for?
Not now, Harley. I'm listening to the music.
Sorry, think we could talk later?
I had my doubts about that contraption, but...
Good evening, Harley.
Hi, Nadine. And who's this?
This is the Fortine's eldest daughter, Beth, and their youngest, Rhea.
Good to meet you, Beth. I'm Harley.
How do you do?
That dog of yours is real cute.
Oh, do you think so? I'm not fond of dogs, but Ma got him mostly to keep Bram entertained, I think. I worry when she gets too excited around the baby, though.
Sweet baby. Quiet.
Yes, Rhea's very good-tempered. Not like Bram at that age. Whew! He was a little terror.
So, what have you two been chatting about?
Beth was just recounting her family's journey from the mountains.
Hasn't been too eventful. Most interesting thing we've seen is a traveling carnival. Of course, we didn't get to see much of it on account of Pa. He kept saying there were a bunch of hucksters and thieves looking to steal our money.
I'll just leave you both to it.
Excuse me, but it's getting late. I should put Rhea to bed.
Very well. It was nice talking to you, Beth.
And you. Good night.
I had my doubts.
Not sure what we're supposed to be doing here.
Hey, Mrs. Fortine?
Yes, Miss Leger.
Have you had your dog long?
Only a few days. We adopted Gagi from a traveling carnival we passed some miles back. Pa wasn't too enthusiastic about it. But I thought it would do the children good to have a companion. Although I have noticed that Bram starts to sneeze something awful when she's around. I hope he gets over it.
How did you come up with the name Gagi?
Oh, that was Rhea's doing. Gagi is her way of saying doggy. We all thought it was adorable, and the name stuck.
You folks been to Rosewater often?
Several times, yes. We usually spend the winter there. Ever since they extended the rail line, we can go there and sell to traders who ship our pelts back east. Actually, Rhea was born in Rosewater.
You don't say. I'm curious to know how you and your husband met.
We both worked for the Gold River Trading Company. I'd already been at the lodge for a few years with my brothers when he first came through. We courted for a while, and eventually decided to elope.
Love at first sight, huh?
It took a while to get to know him, but I could see he was different from the other trappers. Brutes and wild men, but not Carl. After we were married, we both left the company and came west to work independently.
Are you from Western Vespuccia originally?
No, I'm Cheyenne. We come from the southern part of the province you call Rotterdam. Your friend, Miss Redbird. Who are her people?
I asked, but she doesn't know herself. We met her at an Otham village, where she was staying as a guest.
I see. Well, send her my way when she has a moment. I'd love a chat.
It's so nice to have music, isn't it?
Hey, Miss Johnson?
What do you need?
I noticed you and the dog were getting on well.
She's sweet. This family don't appreciate what they've got. Been thinking about getting a dog myself. Ain't found the time.
Mr. Fortine?
Yes?
Just wanted to tell you, your family's lovely.
Oh, that is very kind of you, Miss Leger. I am blessed to have such a loving wife and children. Quite fortunate. Ironic, really.
How do you mean?
Most folk mispronounce my surname as Fortune if they see it written down. There's supposed to be power in names, right? Maybe even wrong ones.
How did you come to meet Mrs. Fortine?
Oh, well, I was working at the Gold River Trading Company, and she came in to work at the lodge with her brothers. The other trappers treated her and her kin like the dirt they walked on. But eventually, I convinced her I was different. Decided we should elope a short while after we began courting. The fools I worked with did not look too favorably upon me marrying a native girl. So I said to hell with them. We left town and moved out here to make it on our own. Been doing fine ever since.
Okay, what are we supposed to do to progress here?
He's in the middle of playing.
Not now.
Do we just have to keep talking
Mr.
to them until we
Fortine?
run out of
Yes?
dialogue options?
I'd like to know more about your children.
Those apples did not fall too far from the tree, thank the Lord. Bram's a great shot, and Bet's as good a trapper as me. Maybe better. I just hope that does not cause trouble when the time comes to find her a husband.
Pardon my frankness, but I get the impression you don't much care for your dog.
It's not that I don't care for her. I do not believe we can care for her. We've already got 5 mouths to feed. One more won't
Great,
help.
get the dog to the
Ma
driver.
didn't even consult me before taking her. Says she got her for the children, but they should worry about taking care of each other, not some poor animal.
Son's allergic to it anyway. Give it to what's-her-face. I don't even remember her name.
What's the trapper's life like?
It can be a lonely life. Lots of trappers live and work alone, and hardly ever see another living soul. I think it drives them a little crazy, like they forget how to be human. That is why I thank God every day for my family. They saved me from that.
If Gegi's a burden to you, we could take her off your hands.
You would do that?
Sure.
No, I couldn't. Ma would raise Cain, and the children would hate me if I gave away their dog.
Your daughter told me she's not fond of dogs.
That right? I wish she had told me, or her mother for that matter. Tell you what, I'll go discuss it with Ma. We will let you know what we decide.
He's in the middle of playing.
It's so nice to.
Miss Legere, come over here. Ma and I have discussed your proposal.
It pains me to admit it, but I may have been somewhat hasty in adopting that pup. Now, you're certain you can provide her a good home?
I think so, yes.
Then it is settled. We'll let you have her for 5 crowns.
Here you are.
Thanks very much. Bram, bring the dog out here.
Say goodbye to Gegi Bram. She'll be going with these people now, and you won't be sneezing anymore.
Congratulations, Miss Legere. You've got yourself a dog.
Who's a good girl? Okay, go play over there now.
We should probably call it a night, don't you think, Pa?
Yes, we have a long ride ahead of us.
It was lovely meeting you and your friends, Miss Legere.
Likewise. Best of luck on your travels.
And to you as well. Good night.
Alright, we got ourselves a dog. We got our driver a dog.
Bravo, Phil.
Gracias. Let us keep the evening going, shall we?
Can we just get to our destination and find this treasure?
Good girl. You two make a fine pair.
I'm glad you managed to convince those folks to give her up. They seem nice enough, but I don't think they were right for her. For one thing, what kind of a name is Gegi?
I take it you're calling her something else?
Yep, her name's Lisa Lou now.
Could I perhaps suggest another name?
No, but I appreciate you asking first.
Terrible name for a dog.
Got any more songs for us, Phil?
In fact, I do. I always found this one rather beautiful.
This is kind of weird.
Dime que me haré, sin tu amor, flor silvestre. Si los días no me pertenecen, desde que crucé tu jardín. Si tu aroma mi alma carece, pierdo el deseo de vivir. Y cuando volveré, a mis brazos tenerte.
I'm sure this would be a lot more
Si estando
exciting
libre
if we could actually
tú
hear the music.
eres feliz, cuando nadie tu paso detiene, la distancia no se compadece de estos ojos que sufren por ti. Y vivo la ilusión de que un día regreses. Entre abrazos y caricias confieses que no hay vida sin mí. Y dime que me haré, sin tu amor, flor silvestre. Si los días no me pertenecen, desde que crucé tu jardín. Si tu aroma mi alma carece, pierdo el deseo de vivir.
Goodness, that was certainly...
Are you crying?
Of course not. Just got a cinder in my eye.
That was a beautiful song, Phil. Thanks for sharing.
My pleasure.
What'd you think of our dinner guests?
Mr. Fortine seems a hard-working man. Nothing but respect for that. Of course, that ain't the only thing I respect him for. If I could catch a woman like he did, whoo-wee, I'd die a happy man. Mrs. Fortine's a lovely lady. A damn fine, beautiful, lovely lady. Them two make a real nice couple, and the kids seem like good eggs. Hell, even old Ramblin' Jake could think of settling down and starting a family with a gal like that.
I thought it was Gentleman Jake.
Well, now, not always. Real glad we met him. Real glad. I'm feeling a mite queasy, so if you folks don't mind.
Is this going to be a pattern where we just
Hey,
keep
Danny.
like doing a bunch of
How's your
side
evening
quests
I really enjoyed meeting the Fortines. It's
across
nice
the
to see a
desert and
family
then
that's so
have to
close.
sit around
All
the
that
campfire and
time on
talk a
road
bunch?
and in the mountains, with only each other to rely on? It can't be easy, but they
Just want to get on
clearly
with the
make it
story.
work. I think maybe I'll ride my parents next chance I get.
He seems lost in thought. I don't want... Hey, Nadine.
That was very... Miss Johnson certainly seems to have taken a shine. I don't think I've seen her... She almost looks like a different person.
Time for me to call it a night.
Good night, Harley.
Buenas noches.
Sleep well.
Night, Leger.
How much farther do we have to go? Oh, we're going to El Presidio way up in that left corner. We're not even halfway there. Is this entire game just crossing the desert, doing a bunch of side missions? Alright folks, we're going to go and call this one here for today. I could play more, but frankly I'm just getting bored of this game at this point. I didn't really care much for the start of it. The middle, it started to get interesting when we had those first couple of quests across the desert, but it's just getting to be a lot of that now. We're not progressing the story at all. And looking at that map and how slow we're moving, it seems like this entire game is just us crossing the desert trying to get to El Presidio. Which, we're supposed to be going there to find some treasure or something, and there's just... I don't know. Anyway, we're going to call it here for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know, have you played this game? Do you like it? Are you enjoying the series? Because, frankly, is there something more exciting coming up? Because I'm starting to get bored with it, to be honest. There's just so little actual gameplay and just so much dialogue that I just don't care about. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. For now, thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.